Howdy Howlers, it's Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I need to check something real quick. Okay. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. I'm pulling the witch card today and reading from Weave the Liminal. What are we talking about today? I think we're talking about ritual arts. Yeah, I think we're talking about ritual arts. So I will wait for a couple people to mill in. Hi, Mindy. Hi, Mindy. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. And have I seen you on my channel before? I'm not sure. Hello, hello. Coffee, coffee. Coffee, coffee. I want you to check out my coffee mug this morning. There's enough Disney fans in the community that I figure my token Disney mug, though technically I guess Star Wars counts as Disney these days, but this is quintessential Disney. I know I have definitely seen you around. I absolutely can. Do you want... Thank you. Okay, so you have two choices. There's the super nice deck, who's very gentle and very optimistic. And then there's the self-care deck, which will basically tell you, it's not shadow deck per se, but it's a, how to take care of yourself sort of deck. This is your problem, and this is how to, overcome that. So which kind of... I also have my shadow decks, but I think it's a little early for shadow work. So, yeah. Maybe the super nice deck? Which I do a 3-card reading for, and then I do a single card reading from this one. Hi, Orla. Hello, Orla. Okay, let's keep it simple. All right. So this is the back. Yeah, I'm breaking the ice this morning with readings. Absolutely. I keep forgetting that on Tuesday mornings I have an appointment, so I always start early because I want to get in the time. Ooh, okay. Let's see what's up. Ooh, the Ace of Wands. New passions. Let's see here. What's the book got to say? It's the last one, Wands. Swords. Wands. Go for it. Awaken your unlimited potential and step into your personal power. All signs are clear, and the Ace of Wands encourages you to unapologetically chase your dreams. Take up as much space as you need and allow yourself to expand. You can do anything that you've set your mind to, and there is nothing holding you back. Instincts over intellect. Following your gut will serve you the best at this time in your life. Illumination and inspiration surrounding you in this breakthrough moment of personal discovery. Listen to your intuition and what it has to say. Go all in on manifesting your desires so that you can watch it flourish over time. Take it to the next level with your fiery ambition and let it burn. The possibilities are endless and the opportunities are bountiful. Yes, good things will happen. Trust your gut. Follow your dreams, man. Follow your dreams. And also, yes. Yeah, I caught yesterday that you were unsettled. So, no, I'll do a fresh shuffle. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I think your dream was more than just good deeds. I think it was like a sign that that you're on the right path and you've set everything up for success, really. So that's cool. Right. Orla, 7 of Swords. Pentacles, Swords. Sneaky, sneaky. Be careful who you confide in, as you may not be able to trust them with your secrets. This is a time to be discreet and protect yourself, as confiding in others can bring more harm than good. Underhanded methods used to gain the upper hand can be rewarding if you don't get caught. Deception is at play, whether it is you being the predator or the prey. You are seeing that you can get away with you are seeing what you can get away with and pushing past boundaries to gain advantage. Seeking shortcuts may seem appealing, as you don't want to waste any time or effort on the things that don't matter in the long run. In your eyes, you're working smarter, not harder. However, be clear on what this course of action will do to your conscience and the possible impact that it will have on others. So, I don't know what your dream was about, but it seems like maybe you should be careful about who you confide in. I could pull another if that was a weird context. Should I pull another? What do you think, Orla? What's up, Orla? Okay, I'm gonna pull another. I think Princess of Pentacles, if I remember correctly, is the student. Make your dreams a reality. My dream was about going preggo. Oh my gosh. Go ahead. Yay, Mindy. You have a clear vision in mind and are now setting plans in action to make it happen. You're open to further education to expand your knowledge. This includes learning new practical skills that you can apply directly to your life. You have a thirst for learning, fueling your entrepreneurial spirit with curiosity and wonder. This is a time to collect resources, build assets, and pursue real-world goals. It's easy to get lost in your dreams, but the Princess of Pentacles asks you to remain grounded in order to apply your creativity for use in the real world. By reframing work as play, you allow yourself to approach learning as a new adventure. Move forward with reason and practicality and set your sights forward to expand. Realize potential by allowing yourself to grow. So I read that as maybe take care of yourself and do what is in your heart, rather than maybe the pregnancy had to do with creativity. If we're analyzing dreams and stuff like that, maybe there's like a project. I mean, the anthology thing was astounding, right? So maybe it was the anthology that you were giving birth to, or that you were pregnant with. It's a possibility. I'm sorry that your dream really wigged you out, but pregnancy doesn't necessarily mean like a human baby. Sometimes it's like a book or a piece of art or, something like that. Anthology did feel like a baby at some points, yeah. So it might have been as spooky and unsettling as being preggo might have been. It might have been a creative endeavor that you were, with. Cool. I keep looking to my right, but it's full of empty drinking vessels. Yeah, no problem, Orla. Anytime. Okay. It is still early, so I don't know if I should start reading or just hang out for a second or three for people to mill in. I know people have been like in and out, but I don't mind doing early morning nice readings. I think shadow work first thing in the morning is a little rough to start the day with. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I need to address this. I'm on Global Canid Conservation Program. Cool. All right. People will probably mill in closer to the hour. I think you're right. All right. So we were talking about, do we want to talk about ritual arts or do we want to skip over this? Because it's like, to give you a better idea of what I mean, here is a thorough list of the purposes of all kinds of ritual and magical workings. So you can collect and gather. That's a ritual. You can balance. You can transform, to cleanse, to build, to exchange, to communicate, to protect, to heal, to start, to finish, to uncover or reveal, to acknowledge, to celebrate, to remember, or honor. Yeah, you're the early birds. Yeah. Each of these states feel a bit different because of the actions and thoughts required to achieve the transfer of energy or ideas. Visualize the root of the action in each, and you will be able to get a good sense of what is needed for your ritual. In order to plan, prepare, and perform an excellent ritual, there are 7 points to consider. What is the purpose? I.e., what is the reason for your ritual? Which category does it mainly fall under? There has to be a purpose, or otherwise, why are you doing it? Energy. What is the nature of the working? What are the goals for how it will flow? Do you need to raise, banish, heal, cleanse, etc.? The timeline. What marks the beginning, middle, and end of your ritual? How will the ritual start? What will happen in the middle of the section? And how will it end? Persons. Who is involved in this ritual? The practitioners, the practitioned, the participants. Who is being active? Who is the role of the inactive attendees? Space. Good morning, Books by Adrian. Woo! Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, we're reading through Weave the Liminal this morning. And also doing tarot readings if you're interested in a tarot reading. I'm also thinking about skipping over this ritual work. There's a thing we're talking about altars and shrines. We could talk about that. Movement as magic. Okay, so preparations. Yeah, space. Where will the ritual take place? Must the space be cleaned or contained in any way? Preparations. What is needed for the ritual in terms of materials, lighting, music, timing, etc.? And afterward, what additional steps will you need to take after the ritual is complete? What is the aftercare of the ritual? I think you mean altars with A's. Altars. Alters would imply that you have dissociative identity disorder and you have voices in your head. E. All the E's. After addressing these issues, you should be ready to create and hold your ritual. Now, I know a lot of folks worry about doing it wrong, but the likelihood of something terrible happening is really slim as long as you use common sense and think ahead. For example, setting a smoky indoor fire close to where your smoke detector is located will no doubt end badly. I'm sorry, I need more coffee. No doubt, and badly. Doing a sky-clad ritual in the middle of winter where the temperature is below freezing is also a bad idea. You're not going to get struck by lightning because you displeased the gods unless you're just being dumb dancing around within a thing in the middle of the field during a summer thunderstorm. That's not the gods, that's science and nature. Okay, it may have been the gods a tiny bit as their way of saying, dude, that's just dumb. Nope. Other than those kinds of situations, the best way to learn is through experience, through trial and error. Keep notes of what worked and what didn't, and most importantly, listen to your intuition. Here are some additional tips on constructing a healthy ritual. It is like story time. It is so we talk about the stuff that she mentions. And also thank you. So it's really a discussion. Hi, Debbie. I am also doing tarot readings this morning. So if you are interested in a tarot reading, do pop it up in the comment, in the chat thing, and I will pull a card for you. The deck that I'm throwing this morning is Mystic Mondays. It's like a self-care deck. Movement as magic. Which is basically like sacred dance and stuff like that. Creating a sacred space. Human beings are weird, particular creatures. We, as witches, often recognize the world as sacred, while at the same time constructing altars and temples and casting circles for the purpose of creating specific sacred space. If everything is sacred, why would we do that? There are actually several very good reasons, and they involve a lot more nuance than the phrase making sacred space implies. Let's skip ahead to altars and shrines. I think that would be wise. Oh, I have three donuts left. I ordered donuts last night. That is pure sugar. Yep. All right. Not all witches have temple rooms or sacred outdoor circles. Most of us have an altar or 12. Ain't that the truth? Oh, and there's a footnote. There's a book called The Witch's Altar. The altar is a place of focus, an active workspace that rituals, workshops, and other workings may be centered around. In addition, we may have shrines where we honor deities, ancestors, and other spirits. The altar acts as a focal point for our attention and practices, connecting us more deeply to the divine without distraction. Altars aid us in communicating with the world around us, seen and unseen. Various traditions have certain protocol about where an altar should be located and what should go in it. In considering rites, you probably already have a few ideas of what you think should go on your altar and how you want to use it. An altar should be easy enough for you to access and use, but also be placed in a safe location where it won't be disturbed by others. If you plan to light incense or use candles and other forms of fire, make sure the surface and surrounding areas allow you to do that safely with proper ventilation. Oh, absolutely. Eating cake Danish, awesome. Also, yes, I know. That's kind of the goal of my channel, is to inspire people regarding their fiction. That's a hell of a breakfast. So if they have witches or mages or whatever in their fiction, maybe reading from here and talking about witchcraft in general will kind of influence how they portray witches. And coffee. This is giving me ideas for Necron, a canon undead character in my 12 Wizards fanfic. Ooh, Necron's from the Age of Wonders game. Cool. Cool. Oh. Let's see. Put things on your altar because they have meaning for you and your practice, not because you read somewhere that you're supposed to have. Ain't that the truth? Especially Pinterest. Pinterest is really bad about that. Especially for Wiccan altars. They're very, like, you've got to have, like, a statue of the goddess and a statue of Carnoon. And you got to have an Athane and a wand and a cup and a candle, and it's maybe you don't need all that stuff. I have a psychedelic witch in mine, patent pending. Cool. Evil character in my fanfic in the game series. Very cool. Extremely cool. Yay, fanfic. Also, if you're interested, on Fridays, we do Fan Fiction Friday, where it's not, we don't do sprints. It's a very chatty stream, but we're writing and chatting simultaneously. And sometimes the midnight one, so there's one at like 2:00 in the afternoon Eastern that Kat and Charlie Dorset usually host. And then at midnight Eastern, like Savvy and Arcade Gold and Sage, Gordon Davis, sometimes Keelan Rivers and myself will get together and write fan fiction and chat. Hi, Jenny. So good to see you. The next section is Sacred Geometry, Casting Circles, Squares, and Spheres. I don't do any of that stuff. Yeah. You can. I know, it's like, it's Mindy, right? Like, super excited. So good to see Mindy. Also, fanfic, Adrian, is like a really great exercise. It's really fun. I have like an inkling to do a Psylocke, like an X-Men horror story. I just don't know what I want to happen to make it spoopy. Granted, the 90s relationship between Psylocke and Sabretooth was pretty fucked up, so maybe something like that. I've had 2 rattling around in your brain. Oh, so yeah, Fridays, man. Also, I love your writing. Yeah, absolutely. I'm thinking I might make, so there is an archive of our own, which I'll probably, I think I made an account for. And then, oh, my Chaos Witch group just popped up. Full moon on Saturday. Can we do Thursday? I wish I could. I just set up, well, I might be able to make that. I'm not the one hosting on Thursday. It's BC Brown that's hosting, but it is our book. That's really exciting. Psylocke horror. Yeah. Right? She's got kind of a dark past. So her initial past is actually kind of horrific. It just wasn't. I don't remember how it happened, but the original Psylocke, the Betsy Braddock, the Brit, she had her eyes taken by the Slay Master, I think his name was. And then Mojo made electronic eyes so that she could see, but it was broadcasting to Mojo World. So everything the X-Men were doing, was being transmitted to Mojo World for entertainment. And then Quanon had, it's convoluted, and the art style did not do it justice, let me tell you. So I might rewrite it so that it's super spoopy, and that and the whole Psylocke thing, the whole like Quanon Revenge thing, because she technically, the Brit version died of the legacy virus. So the Asian version of Betsy Braddock, the Quanon version of Betsy Braddock, lived on. So it's, I think it has the capacity to be like really messed up, really, really spooky. Everything in X-Men is convoluted. Yeah, ain't that the truth? There's a lot of people who still don't understand the whole Quanon Betsy Braddock fucking confusion from the mid-90s. Absolutely. All right. I'm not going to do the thing on sacred geometry to dare to do the work. All right. Let's get into liminal stuff. Where's Doll when you need her? Jeez. Or what now, Mr. Psychonaut? Now we shall travel from the metaphysical to some even more visible or incorporeal things. Yes, it's time to talk about deities, spirits, and the dead, and possibly other things that go bump in your head. We will explore the liminal realms as well as look at the core concepts with the spiritual matrix of the modern tradition. In discussing the divine, we remember that these are ideas to mull over and form your own opinion of, because your own personal belief system is exactly that. No one can tell you what you should believe. You need to find what works best for you and discover your own mysteries and answers. Aww. And also Shar, yay! Hi! I'm surprised you're awake. It's craziness. Mustn't stay long, yeah. I think Emily just wrapped up. I was not up early enough to hang out with Emily. Son of a bitch. Who am I? I was honored when you commented on my 5 minutes thing. That was awesome. I'm glad I'm on the right track. I was like, maybe this story is not all it's cracked up to be. Oh, my shadow work box is on the way. Cool. It's assuming I'm not in bed at the present. Yeah. No kidding. 11:11. Yeah. Witches and liminal exploration. Oh my gosh. I know, like fucking ASMR, right? Ask two witches what the liminal is, and you'll probably get at least 5 explanations. The liminal is a state of mind that happens in dream and trance states. The sensation of having a foot in this world and a foot in the other. A place where one can travel to interact with gods, spirits, and ancestors, and other beings. A folded pocket of space and time accessible in the waking world if you know how to look for it. A gateway between worlds opened up through ritual. The liminal can certainly be different things to different witches. For each of us, the liminal is a means to give form and words to something that is intuitive, personal, and nearly indescribable. 1111. Also, thank you, Jenny. Jeez. I think the voice acting was important for that story. Had I not like amped up the anxiety, like I think it would have been a boring story. Yeah, liminality. In this chapter, you will read about how I experience and work with the unseen world. You may have noticed that we are quite far along in this book, and only now am I going to really talk about gods and spirits. There are many books where the first thing you encounter are the gods and how to worship them. As I will soon explain, I don't worship deities, I work with them. Here. Same with me. I work. They are co-workers. They are not. I do not worship them. I do not follow them. They are a part of my path, but not the sole reason for it. I'm also not going to. Excuse me. I'm also not going to wax poetic about flying ointments and traveling outside of my body. Most of the work I do requires me to be present in my physical body. Again, I stress that these are my experiences and views and what has worked for me for decades. Other people believe and see things differently, which is totally cool. I think trying to poke holes in other people's interpretations of the invisible can get rather silly, although there are some ideas out there through their propagation that can be harmful to both the practitioner and students, so you may find some underlying levels of snark ahead. I encourage you to think for yourself and draw your own conclusions. Yeah, bah humbug. Aw. I didn't think your story was boring. What is the liminal? Goodness. I spent every summer of my childhood at the shore. One of my earliest memories is getting up with the sun, standing on the dune in front of the house and marveling at the way the sun sparkled off the waves, like the water was made of diamonds. Minus the occasional early bird out for a walk, the beach was deserted, so it felt like only the seagulls and I bore witness to this dazzling display. Yeah, consultants, yeah. The waves pulled back to reveal treasures of shells and creatures, wet and fresh. The morning ocean was full of promise before the world woke up and invaded the beach. Equally amazing were the occasions when the moon was full and the night was clear. The sunbathers had all gone home, so the only sound was the surf breaking on the cool sand. The moon shone down like a glittering path on the water, beckoning like a siren to come into the water and see where the light would lead you. Hi, Jenny. Hi, Sage. We are witching today. We are talking about the liminal spaces. We talked a little bit about ritual things. My niece is on my phone plan, and she uses data like it's going out of style. God damn. Morning brains are so neat. So it's so easy working on my fanfics in the morning and the evening. Afternoons I'm sluggish. Yeah, me too. Me too. Deities make excellent partners in crime. Yes, they do. Sage! Hi! Yay! Woo! In a metaphorical sense, of course. Yeah. Hi, pronoun. So good to see you. I'm going to cut out at 9:40 or so today because I have an appointment, because I always have appointments on Tuesdays. But I might come back after to do art. The ocean at night sang its lullaby while the waves and wind swallowed up the footprints, erasing the evidence of those who had been there during the day. This pair of events marks a special in-between time, one holding a sense of before and the other after. However, my favorite in-between time at the beach is the gloaming, when the sun has begun to set. I call that the golden hour. Oh, yes, witchy vibes indeed. Let's do a thing. Let's hold on the things, and let's do a thing. All right, see you later, Adrian. It was so good seeing you. Yes. I thought we would. Where's my things? Grimoire. There we go. Let me share my screen. Screen mirroring. You didn't interrupt my lesson. All right. And then share the screen. So you can see how I do sigils, because I think a sigil is necessary here. And I'm going to say, we'll see how the sigil turns out, and then I would say paint the sigil on him, like with makeup or something. Lipstick. Hi, Andrew. This is more important than a lesson. Yes, absolutely. All right. Let's come up with our intent. Oops. What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't realize this was already a thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was me talking about sigil work. I think I did a video on this thing. Domain words. Let's do Mr. Sage. How should we word this, right? So, Mr. Sage is healthy and safe. Yeah? Do you have to pay for health care? Because I don't want you to be in debt just because Mr. Sage is healthy and safe. Healthy and safe. And how do I word this? Mr. Sage is healthy and safe, and his bank account is full. And he can access it, God damn it. Wait, let me... and finances are taken care of. Okay. Good. So when we go through and start parsing Mr. So we don't use vowels. And we don't use doubles. H, L, T, H, sometimes Y. And S. Nope, not S, F. Okay. So now we have M, R, S, G, H, L, T, Y, N, D, F. We can either make a chant out of these letters, or we can make a sigil. Okay, so let's start with an M. Now, you don't have to use... Hi, what's up? Yeah, Eva, geez. I'm making a sigil for Mr. Sage. And so you can use different fonts, you can use different languages. You're not limited to just like Roman typical text. You can be really stylistic with your stuff. So we got to put an S in here somewhere. Hi, Jace. How's it going, lovely? G. H. L. T, which we already have. Why? Hmm. There we go. N, which we already have. D, which we sort of have. And then F. And then we can, like, make it fancy and stuff. I think I'll make a dot there. And a dot there. And we can make it tighter or like. Why are you so low? Do you think you could redraw this? And you can make anything as thick or as thin as you want. I would probably make this. Healing and comforting vibes, all of us, all of us. All right, so I can send you this. And I recommend taking your tattoo marker and kind of like drawing this on the inside of his wrist or on the spot that maybe is ailing him the most. Yeah. Here we have it. I want to share this. Post. There you go, honey. Unsuccessful. Why unsuccessful? Save image. Do it this way then. Jeez. Oh, it posted. It said it was unsuccessful. Okay. There you go. I brushed it a little bit while I was doing it, but Yeah, no problem. And Saturday is a full moon, so I know he's going into the hospital tomorrow. So if you want to draw that on his person somewhere, or maybe somewhere not conspicuous for the doctor, so like the inside of his leg maybe, or like his ankle, or like on his foot. Somewhere where the doctor isn't going to be poking around. But I would like him to be safe and healthy. That is my goal. Also, I'm doing tarot readings this morning. So if you guys are interested in me pulling a card, I will draw it over his kidney, as that is the root of everything. Sounds good. Sounds good. More coffee. Oh, it's already 9:30. Jeez. I'm waiting for my... I should be signing off, but I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys. I need more coffee. That's what I need. Everybody has things today. Birthdays. All the birthdays. I was about to head to sleep, but if you want to do a reading, I'm down. Oh, let's... Can you link it? Because my manifest box is working, so... If you could link it, that would be awesome. Are you a moderator on my channel? Are you a moderator? You are not a moderator. Oh, thank you, Jenny. And Mindy just posted a new fanfic. It's called Music by Themes Romance. It's a challenge I'm doing that I thought up. That is amazing. So my challenge is fun to write. Yeah, I love doing challenges like that. It's really cool. Also, Caro video. Yep. It's all over the place. So should I do... Since Caro did the reading for all of AuthorTube, right? And she's got like all kinds of cool things on the front burner right now. But I'm gonna do a thing for Char. There we go. Char. I'm gonna... some of these guys need to be shuffled anyway. All right. Dassie Scoot. King of Wands. Ooh, King of Wands. Passionate. Wow. It's the last fucking card in the book. All right. A true visionary, the King of Wands lights his fire to his ideas with finesse and intention. His enterprising nature is able to fully flesh out an idea from beginning to end. Passion rules his kingdom, where his visions have the purpose of impacting the world on a large scale. He is able to both lead and follow, delegating tasks effectively while simultaneously working alongside his team. His greatest wish is to empower those around him, to inspire them to be the best that they can be. He molds the world to his ideas, supported by others who believe in his vision. Direct and straight to the point, the King of Wands asks you to create goals for yourself with clarity and imagination. Lead your life with intent and vision, with your eye on the prize. Don't stop until you get to where you need to go. Yeah. All the positive vibes to, yep. No idea what any of the cards mean, so ooh la. I wonder what it'll be like. Yeah. So that's your dude. Which means, hey, super passion, super dynamic shit is happening. Imagination and passion is totally, yeah, tarot time. Yeah, tarot time. At least for a little bit. I'm waiting for my shrink to get a hold of me. Last week she didn't get a hold. Well, she said she sent the thing, but yeah, this is my self-care deck. So, like, I'm hoping that it is. Does anybody want me to pull a card while I have these out? Woo. I can do another reading. Oh, my time is running short. Pull by all means. Bah! The Emperor inverted. No? The Emperor not inverted. All right. Oh dear. Sounds like you're doing all the things. The Empress, the Emperor. The Emperor rules with the utmost authority and is the father figure of the tarot deck. He embodies structure and stability, complete with this decisive action to easily manifest ideas in the form of accomplishment and monetary gain. His guidance and wise words are based on his worldly experience, and he's got the battle scars to prove it. He reflects your ambitious side, where you seek status, success, and recognition. Maintaining your self-discipline, controlling your emotions, and making level-headed decisions will move you forward. The Emperor is a strategic thinker and urges you to carry out plans systematically and in a controlled manner. Embrace your inner warrior. Don't be afraid to step into the role of leadership. You're straight up slaying the game and nothing can stop you. Yeah. Total badass, right? You're a badass. Also, Leadership? Question mark? Do you win another card, Shar? Oh. Time to rename my channel to Chasing. I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy now. All right. The Chariot. 7. Boom! You've got your hands on the steering wheel and you are ready to go. You are laser focused on your goals and your willpower is driving you straight towards your destination. The road may have a few bumps along the way, but with your determination, confidence, and inner drive, you'll get through it. Safe and sound. The challenges that you bump up against on your journey will ultimately make you stronger. Maintain focus and you will reach your destination with roaring success. Enjoy each stop along the path, which while it lasts, because it'll make the end goal feel so much more worth it. Remember to run your own race and ignore the haters. We all have different talents to offer, and if you keep focused on yours, you will win the race with style and finesse. Keep your eye on the prize. Part of me wants to say another one. Go the fuck to sleep, Char. Yeah, time to rename it. I'm your daddy now. Please do it. Yeah. Woo. Nothing but good stuff. You can control your car. So the way that I think of the Chariot is like a race car on the Autobahn, right? You can go 200 miles an hour on the Autobahn. You can. You will get to where you're going really fast. But and there's risk involved, right? So if you mess up just a little bit, they call them meat wagons in Germany for a reason. So there is some risk and there are some bumps in the road and, all of that jazz, but that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? So the end result is success. Absolutely. Okay. I just got the notification that, cool. Do you want the mean cards? Do you want the sort of mean cards or do you want the really mean cards? Because the deck that I drew is like a really mean deck. Yeah. So last week, I never got the invite to the Zoom call. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna get it, if I'm not gonna get it again this week. You want the mean cards? Okay. No, I'm the Emperor. I won't be so easily influenced by others to rename myself. Yeah, that's funny. All right, mean cards it is. Mean cards. All right. Pumpkin o'clock. Good night, Char. Also, bye, Mindy. Thanks for coming by. We super missed you. Night, night, bye. Yeah. Night, bye. Oh, where's my divination thingy? I think it's upstairs. I think if I do a 1 card, it'll be fine. And you don't want a mean one. Okay. Pronoun, what's a mean one? All right. You probably should. And also, I want to join you for your stream, if I can. Is that a thing I can do? I want to do art. And maybe blog posts. I'd like to do some blog posts. I think I'm going to try and get a hold of my therapist and see what's up. All right. I'm only going to pull 1 card. The Chariot again. So basically it's the same thing, but because this is the shadow deck. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, chasing I'm Your Daddy Now, Epiphanies. Please leave it like that and go to other streams without context. I want to like take a screen cap of this. This is fantastic. I'm your daddy now. So I think of, like I mentioned before, the race car, right? So what's happening here is that's JFK in his parade, right? So much promise. The end is super in sight. And you're going at like Mach 10, you know, like, hello, Natalie. And there's a lot of risk and there are a lot of bumps in the road, but that, again, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And you're going to get to where you're going, you know? You're going to get to where you're going, and you're going to get there fast. All right, I got to email my... Oh, okay, I finally got the email. I love you guys. I will see about joining Moon Bunny for their stream and do art things and do blog things. I will catch you guys on the flip side.